Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome to the 8th Ramadan transmission brought to you by Pengu's and Eureka School System. I'm your host Anam Siddiq Khan and I'm very thrilled to be your guide in today's enlightening journey. As we embark in this spiritual journey together, I would like to share a hadith of Hazrat Muhammad Mustafa sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Our beloved Prophet Hazrat Muhammad Mustafa sallallahu alaihi wasallam says that the month of Ramadan is the month in which Quran was sent down for the guidance of all mankind. Ramadan, the month of blessing. Ramadan, the month of spiritual rejuvenation. Ramadan, the month in which doors of Jannah are widely open for everyone. Ramadan, the month in which doors of Jahannam are closed. Ramadan, the month in which Shaitan, the Iblis, are chained. Ramadan, the month in which Muslims can practice their deen more better for their own betterment. Ramadan, the month in which our beloved country Pakistan came into being. Let's start our program with the recitation of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. I would like to call Humayt Farhan from Primary 1 to come and recite a passage of Quran Kareem.
My name is my friend. Today I am reciting Surah Nas. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم قل أعوذ برب الناس ملك الناس إله الناس من شر الوسواس الخناس الذي يوسوس في صدور الناس من الجنة والناس صدق الله.
Subhanallah, what a great voice Humayt has. In this surah, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala tells us about His significance, His oneness. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is the only one we can rely on. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is the only one who created this whole universe for us. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is the protector. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is the guide. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is Akbar, the greatest. So as we are continuing our today's program, so now Al-Musfira from Primary 5 to come and recite Naate Maqbool sallallahu alaihi wa sallam.
कासिलों को तकल्लुफ है हमसे अगर हम भी बेबस नहीं बेसहारा नहीं खुद उन्हीं को पुकारेंगे हम दूर से रास्ते में अगर पाँव थक जाएंगे कासिलों को तकल्लुफ है हमसे अगर हम भी बेबस नहीं बेसहारा नहीं खुद उन्हीं को पुकारेंगे हम दूर से रास्ते में अगर पाँव थक जाएंगे हम मदीने में तन्हा निकल जाएंगे और गलियों में कसदन भटक जाएंगे हम मदीने में तन्हा निकल जाएंगे और गलियों में कसदन भटक जाएंगे हम वहाँ जाके वापस नहीं आएंगे ढूंढते ढूंढते लोग थक जाएंगे हम वहाँ जाके वापस नहीं आएंगे ढूंढते ढूंढते लोग थक जाएंगे जैसे ही सब्ज गुंबद नजर आएगा बंदगी का करीना बदल पक जाएंगे।
Subhanallah, in the melodious voice, Musfira give a praise to our Prophet Hazrat Muhammad Mustafa sallallahu alaihi wasallam. As we are the ummah of Hazrat Muhammad Mustafa sallallahu alaihi wasallam, we have to thankful to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for all the blessings He gave us. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gave us a lot of blessings. First of all, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make us Muslims. That is a really blessed thing that we are Muslim. So let's just commence our program with the Quranic verse. So I would like to call Sarah Faraz from Primary 2 to come and start the Quran.
Assalamualaikum. My name is Sarah Faraz and I am from Primary 2. Today I recite Quranic verses. Ya ayyuhan nasu wa'budu rabbakum alladhi khalaqakum والذين من قبلكم لعلكم تتقون. O humankind, worship your Lord. Allah who created you and those who were before you, so that you may become al-muttaqin, the pious.
Subhanallah, the little angel tell us a great story, great thing that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is the only one. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is the greatest. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is the one who can guide everyone. So we all have to seek guidance in this holy month of Ramadan. Quran is a light for everyone, is a guidance light for everyone. Quran serves as the guide book, and we all Muslims, we have to recite Quran with translation. Let's just do a promise to ourselves that in this Ramadan, we try to recite Quran with translation so we can understand better what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala wants us to know about. So let's just start our program with the calligraphy. So I'd like to call the calligraphers from Primary 4 and 5. Archana Kumari from Primary 4. Now I'd like to call Minahil from Primary 4. Assalamu alaikum. And Fatima Aga also from Primary 4. Have a seat. As they are commencing their calligraphy, I would like to call the students for quiz. Quiz, as knowledge is the main aspect of our faith. The first word of Quran is also Iqra, which means to learn. So let's just fill our program. We'd like to call the quiz participants. Assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum. How are you all? Take your seat. So you guys are prepared for the quiz? Okay. So what's your name? Abu Sufyan. And yours? Alina Aga. And what about you? Ayan. So I hope you guys are well prepared for the quiz. So let's just start our quiz. So I'll be asking 5 questions from you. You have to answer it. Okay. So first question is, what is Hajj? Fasting during Ramadan. Obligatory pilgrimage. Excellent. Now the second question for you is, how many pillars of Islam does Hajj represent? One. During which month of the Islamic calendar does Hajj take? Excellent. You don't need the answers now. Okay. What is the term for the lesser pilgrimage? Okay. What is the Kaaba? House of Allah. Excellent. So let's move to other contestant. So the first question is, what is the name of the well located in Mina where pilgrims traditionally gather water? Sounds of excellent. What is the name of the hill near the Kaaba that pilgrims climb? Mount Safa. Excellent. What is the name of the holy city towards which Muslims face? Excellent. You guys don't need the answer, right? What is the fifth pillar of Islam? Hajj. What is the significance of the ritual of stoning the pillars during Hajj? Options? Okay. Symbolizes the throwing away of sins. Symbolizes the all of the above. Excellent. You need options? Okay, let's start it. What is the name of the valley where pilgrims collect pebbles for the stoning ritual? Options are Wadi al-Jinn, Wadi al-Muhashir, Wadi Okay. Which act of Hajj involves walking briskly between hills of Safa and Marwa? The options are Tawaf, Sa'i, Rami or Ihram? Excellent. How many times do pilgrims perform Sa'i during Hajj? Options are okay. What is the term for the ritual of consecration and intention to perform Hajj? Ihram, Tawaf, Sa'i or Rami? Excellent. So the last question is, how many days does the Hajj pilgrim typically last? 5, 7, 9 or 12? Okay. How many days does the Hajj? 5. Excellent. You guys did an excellent job. I'm really happy that you did an excellent job. Our faith is enriched by the teachings of our beloved Prophet Hazrat Muhammad Mustafa sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Let's take a moment to appreciate and to recognize all the hadiths of Hazrat Muhammad Mustafa sallallahu alaihi wasallam. As Hazrat Muhammad Mustafa sallallahu alaihi wasallam is the role model for us. He teaches us about everything of life. He teaches us about every matter in our life. So I would like to call Ahil from primary 2 to come and share the hadith.
And command all children to pray when they reach 7 years of age, and discipline them from it when they reach 10 years. 10 years, and discipline and separate them from one another in their beds.
Our little angel Ahil shed the light on the timeless lessons of our beloved Prophet Hazrat Muhammad Mustafa sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Hazrat Muhammad Mustafa sallallahu alaihi wasallam says that namaz is the key to Jannah. Namaz is the key to Jannah means that we can connect to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala through namaz. In the past time, in the times of Hazrat Musa alayhi salam, he used to communicate to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in the cave named as Ghar Hira. We are so blessed that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give us the opportunity of namaz to communicate to him. We can talk to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala whenever, wherever we want. So we have to be very thankful to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for this blessing. So take a moment and say Alhamdulillah for this blessing and every blessing Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gave us. So I would like to call now Fatima from primary 6. Fatima.
Assalamualaikum. My name is Fatima Rahman and I am from P6. Today I am going to tell you about the Sunnah, smiling at others as a form of charity and spreading positivity. Reference: Sunan Ibn Majah 3702.
So let's commence our quiz. So we are doing a buzzer round now. So in the buzzer round, I'll be playing some slides on the TV. You have to see the slides and read it, and if you know the answer, you just have to press the buzzer. Okay? Whoever pressed the buzzer first will get a mark. So should we start it? Just going to start it. Your first question is here. What is the sunnah of Hazrat Ibrahim alayhi salam Muslims follow on the Hajj? Yes. B. Right? So the next one we have is, on the day of Arafah, Muslims stay overnight at Muzdalifah. Excellent. And following are the rituals of dash. Okay, Hajj. That's great. You guys did a great job. So let's just commence with our program. So now I would like to call the other participant for the benefits of fasting. As we know that Ramadan is the month of blessings, and when we fast in Ramadan, we get a lot of reward. So the contestant will tell you about the benefits of fasting.
Assalamu alaikum. My name is Zain and I am from primary 6. And today my topic is benefits of fasting. And Ramzan is a month full of blessing. Ramzan gives you the reward of all your good deeds. Ramzan is a powerful tool for cultivating taqwa. It means God consciousness in Islam. During fast, this saying of Prophet Muhammad, peace being upon him, remind us the fasting person is in a state of worship from the moment of breakfast until they break their fast. With each rumble of their stomach, they remember Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. I hope you like my speech. Thank you.
Okay, so here we are with our storyteller and Miss Beanish. She'll tell the story to the students, and let's just learn what she wanna tell everyone about it. So firstly, I would like to know their names. What's your name? Maria. And what's yours? Hanya. Such a pretty girl. What's your name? Rania. And what about you? Momik. So are you excited?
Yes.
Yes? You all are excited for the story?
Yes.
Okay, let's just start it.
Assalamu alaikum everyone.
Alaikum assalam.
Mashallah, you all are speaking very nicely. Are you all ready for a storytelling?
Yes.
Storytelling session.
Yes.
You all know my name? Vinesh Aunty. Yes, my name is Vinesh and I'm here for a storytelling session. So let's start the story with the name of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Auzu billahi minash shaitanir rajeem. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. In the name of Allah, the most merciful and the most beneficial. Okay, and today I'm going to tell you a very interesting story of Prophet Nuh alayhi salam. You know who was Nuh alayhi salam?
Yes.
Who was Nuh alayhi salam? He was a prophet of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. He was the messenger of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So you know, thousands of years ago, when the people started worshipping of idols and statues, and that time Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala sent his messenger, Prophet Nuh alayhi salam on earth for the guidance of mankind. Okay, because that time they were worshipping idols and statues, and they are made of stones. They are non-living things. They cannot be the creator of this world. You can see sun, clouds, sky, the trees and river. Who made this all?
Allah.
Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is the creator of this beautiful world. He has made this beautiful world for us. So who do we worship?
Allah.
Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Should we worship idols? No, they can't be. They can't be our Lord. So Prophet Nuh alayhi salam told people, stop worshipping idols. These are non-living things. They are not a creator. But they said, why should we listen to you? You are just a normal person. You are not a prophet. So who are you to advise us? And we are not going to listen anymore. But Prophet Nuh alayhi salam worked really hard. He kept preaching Islam for many years. So after some time, there were two groups of people. Two group of people. One group were non-Muslims. They were not listening. They were non-believers. They were not listening to Nuh alayhi salam. And the other group were Muslims. They have started listening to Nuh alayhi salam, and they realized that this world is made by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So one day, what happened? Nuh alayhi salam was very upset, and he was thinking that non-believers are growing day by day. What should he do? So then Allah Ta'ala spoke to Nuh alayhi salam. Oh no, he said, the non-believers, they will be punished soon. So you just have to plant many trees. Can you see the trees over here?
Yes.
So
They're so pretty.
Yes.
Looking very nice.
So a lot of trees. So Prophet Nuh alayhi salam, with the help of his believers, he planted many trees, and he planted trees for more than 100 years. Okay. So after yes, it was a long time. They worked really hard for planting the trees. And then what happened? One day again, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala spoke to Nuh alayhi salam and commanded him to build a ship. Can you see the ship over here? It was a huge size ship. So Prophet Nuh alayhi salam cut all the trees and he used all the wood, and he built a big size ship so that different kind of animals can accommodate in that ship. Can you see the different animals over here? Yes, they were in pair, one male and one female. See the zebra, elephant, lion, tiger, giraffe, different kind of animals.
What a funny
Yes.
idea.
Yes.
And they worked really hard to make a ship. When the ship was ready, so animals started arriving towards the ship. Can you see? They were all going towards the ship. But the non-believers, they were making fun. They were laughing. Why you create this big ship? What will you do with the ship? What will you do with the animals? They were laughing. Then what happened? One day, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, one day what happened? Hazrat Nuh alayhi salam was at his house, and he saw that the water coming out from the stove of the kitchen, and that was the big sign of flood. When he saw the water is coming out, he just rushed towards outside, and he called all his believers, let's go, and we have to go in the ship. So they all went towards the ship. All the animals and all the Muslims, they all sat in the ship, and there was a heavy rainfall. There was a heavy rainfall, But the non-believers, they were still laughing. They were thinking what they will do with the animals, what they will do with the ship, where will they go in the ship. So Prophet Noah did not answer, and he said, you will get to know soon. So slowly the ship started floating in the water, but there was a flood. The heavy rainfall turned in a terrible flood, and the non-believers died in the water. They all died in flood, and it was a big punishment from Allah Subhanahu wa Taala. Yes, and the ship. Yes, and the ship started floating slowly for 40 days. When the flood stopped, ship stopped at a safe place, and they all came out from the ship, and they thanked Allah Subhanahu wa Taala for saving their lives. So did you see in this story the non-believers, they were punished by Allah Subhanahu wa Taala? So what should we do? Should we make Allah Taala happy or angry? Happy. We should make Allah Taala happy. Okay, and who will tell me who made this beautiful world? Allah Subhanahu wa Taala. Who made sun? Moon? Everything on the earth, on the sky is made by Allah Subhanahu wa Taala. So we should only worship Allah Subhanahu wa Taala. How can we make Allah Taala happy? We should worship Allah Ta'ala. Yes, we should worship Allah Ta'ala, and we should not do any bad deeds. Okay, we should be thankful to Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala for a lot of His blessings. Isn't it? So did you enjoy the story? Yes. Thank you everyone.
Okay, so the storyteller tells us a very great story about our Prophet Hazrat Nuh alayhi salam. So now I would like to call our participant to come and give us a speech about Taraweeh. In the month of Ramadan, as it's the month of blessing, so the more we do prayer, the more we do ibadah, the more we get the reward. So let's just call Hamad from primary 6 to come and give a speech about Taraweeh.
अस्सलाम वालेकुम। बिस्मिल्लाहिर्रहमानिर्रहीम। तमाम तारीफ़ अल्लाह के लिए जो बड़ा मेहरबान और नहायत रहम वाला है। जनाब आला, मैं हमाद अली राजपूत जमात शिशम से आपसे मुखातिब हूँ और मेरी अकीद का उन्वान है तरावी की अहमियत। जनाब आला, रमज़ान बरकतों और रहमतों का महीना है। रमज़ान की खुसूसियात में से एक खुसूसियात नमाज तरावी है, जो इशा की नमाज के बाद बाजुमात अदा की जाती है। रमज़ान में हम कम खाते हैं, कम पीते हैं, कम सोते हैं और ज़्यादा इबादत करते हैं। हम फ़र्ज़ नमाज़ों के अलावा नमाज तरावी भी अदा करते हैं, जो हमारे अंदर सब्र और बर्दाश्त पैदा करती है। हम अपने रब को ये बताने की कोशिश करते हैं कि हम उसके कितने फरमाबरदार हैं और हम उससे कितनी मोहब्बत करते हैं, जिससे अल्लाह ताला हमारे तमाम गुनाह माफ़ फरमा देते हैं और हम अपने रब का कुर्ब हासिल करते हैं, जिससे हम इंशाअल्लाह हमारे जन्नत में पहुँचाने का ज़रिया बनेंगी। मैं आप तमाम लोगों से गुजारिश करता हूँ कि रमज़ान की बरकतों से ज़्यादा फैज़याब होने के लिए आप नमाज तरावी का एहतमाम ज़रूर करें, और ये हमारे प्यारे नबी सल्लल्लाहु अलैहि वसल्लम की सुन्नत है और हमारे रब्बे करीम का रज़ा हासिल करने का ज़रिया है। शुक्रिया।
A wonderful speech Hamad Ali gave. So let's just commence our quiz segment. It's the last segment and it's the brisk brainwave segment. So I'll ask questions in 1 minute. You have 1 minute. The more questions you get, the more marks you get. Okay? So ready? Everyone ready? If you don't know the answer, you just say pass. So I'll pass the question and do the other one. Start. What is the term for the white clothes worn by male pilgrims? What is the name of the large open plain where pilgrims gather? On which day Hajj do pilgrims spend the night at Muzdalifah? What is the term for the symbolic act of running between the hills of Safa and Marwa? Which prophet is associated with the construction of the Kaaba? Hazrat Ibrahim alayhi salam. What is the term for the farewell tawaf performed before leaving Makkah? Okay, the options are tawaf al-qudum, tawaf al-wida, tawaf al-nafil. How many circles are there in each tawaf around the Kaaba? What is the name of the large pillars representing the devil that pilgrims stone during Hajj? Options are Jamarat al-Aqaba, Jamarat al-Ula. What is the term for the animal sacrifice during Hajj? Qurbani, zakat. Which is the following is not recommended act during Hajj? Riba. Let's come to the other contestant. Ready? Start. What is the name of the large pillars representing the devil that pilgrims stone during Hajj? Options are Jamratul Aqaba, Jamratul Wusta, Jamratul Ula, or Jamratul Sura. What is the term for the animal sacrifice performed during Hajj? Qurbani. Which of the following is not a recommended act during Hajj? Istikhara, Dua, Tawbah, or Riba. What is the term for the special prayer performed during the Hajj pilgrimage? Salat, Tawaf, Dua, or Istikhara? Dua. What is the term for the shaving or trimming of hair during Hajj? Tawaf, Sa'i, Halaq, or Taqseer? Which act marks the end of the state of ihram for pilgrims? Tawaf al-Ifada, stoning of the devil, sacrifice of an animal, shaving or trimming of hair. Shaving. Okay. What is the term for the ritual of standing on the plain of Arafah during Hajj? Tawaf, Sa'i, Rami, or Wukuf? Which of the following is not one of the obligatory acts of Hajj? Tawaf, Sa'i, Rami, or all above? Time is up. What is the term for the act of walking around the Kaaba 7 times during Hajj? Tawaf, Sa'i, Rami, or Ihram? Which of the following is not one of the 3 main rituals of Hajj? Tawaf, Sa'i, Rami, or Salah? Which of the following is not one of the 3 main rituals of Hajj? Tawaf, Sa'i, Rami, or Salah? Salah. What is the term for the day of Hajj when pilgrims gather at Mina? Day of Arafah, day of Eid al-Adha, day of sacrifice, or day of stoning? What is the term for the day of Hajj when pilgrims gather at Mina? Day of Arafah. How many times do pilgrims stone each of the pillars during Hajj? Once, twice. What is the term for the ritual of stoning the pillars representing the devil? Rami, Tawaf, Sa'i, or Ihram? What is the significance of Mount Arafah in Hajj? Is there where pilgrims gather for prayer? Okay. Which act symbolizes the submission of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's command during Hajj? Tawaf, Sa'i, Rami, or sacrifice of an animal? Sacrifice of an animal. Okay, your time is up. As we are coming to the end of our program, this Ramadan transmission, so I have these certificates in my hand to distribute in the participants who do a great performance in today's transmission, and let's just start distributing the certificates. First is Humaid Farhan from Primary 1 for the recitation. He did a really good recitation. Next we have a certificate for Nad. Musfira, for Nad, I would like to call Musfira Sharif from Primary 4 to come and hand her certificate. So for Hadith, I would like to call Ahil Khuram from Primary 2. Did a really good job. Now I would like to call Sara Faraj from Primary 2 to come and take her certificate. Zain Akhud from Primary 6 for his beautiful singer. Now I would like to call Fatima Abdul Rahman from Primary 6. Now I would like to call Hamad Ali Rajput from Primary 6. Now it's time for the certificates of quiz participants. I would like to call Alina Aga from LS1. Abu Sufyan from LS1. And lastly, Ayan from Primary 5. Now I would like calligraphers. They did a really amazing job. So firstly, I would like to call Fatima Agha from Primary 4. Next is Manahid Asadullah from Primary 4. Last but not the least, Archana Devi. Come. I would like to call the little angel for the storytelling. So firstly, I have Vomik Suhail from EY3. Come here. Vomik Suhail, Hania Jameel. Hania Jameel. Come here, come here. Maryam Asim and Rania Ahmed. Rania. Come here. Arrange yourselves here.
Yes, stand up.
And face your certificate to the camera. And face your certificate to the camera.
Look in the camera, everyone. Jazakallah.
As we conclude this enlightening journey, let's carry the essence of Ramadan in our hearts. So it's time for the winners, for the calligraphy and the quiz segment. Remember that we all are always learning. We all are learners. Okay? So don't get upset. You guys did an amazing job. So for the quiz, I would like to call Abu Sufyan from LS1 to come and help us. Along with the certificate. Now for the calligraphy, let's just take a round of it. Archana and Manahil. Manahil from Primary 4 is the winner for calligraphy. Before we bid farewell, I would like to thank all the participants and especially Ms. Beenix for the beautiful storytelling. And as we are concluding our show today, I would like all the viewers to kindly share and give their reviews about this show so we can do better next time. For that, Fi Aman Allah, Allah Hafiz. Allah Hafiz.
Allah Hafiz.